Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Oh, hello. Let me brighten myself a bit. Oh, now I can't see chat. That's one other thing. There we go. I can actually see my chat now. It's doing a thing now. It finally, and I really don't understand why, because I had to create a whole new stream, and yet the one that actually starts working when I press go live is the old stream where you've all been commenting. So I'm glad at least we've still got all the comments. Thank you, Lucid. Please put your tray tables up and your seats in an upright position. Hello, Jordan. Tom, hello. Tink, hello. Got an A grade on the test. Fam, I was thinking of cinema seats rather than reclining seats and thought you meant to stand. No, airplane seats. A+. I wonder what an A equals was, but I'm assuming it was an A+. Is that Fusion Strike? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of originally today was just going to be about drawing the winner, and then me and Tom have got this little game going where he's opened some prize packs. I'm going to open some too, and then if I pull some cards that he needs, he's got a load of cards that I might need, so we're going to do a bit of a trade. So I'm going to open my my 35 packs of Series 5 prize packs, and then I sort of thought, well, we'll do that, but then maybe we'll just dive into some older packs. So I've got a knockout box as well. I think this is like the older one. I think it's got chilling and maybe like a vivid or something in it. And then we've got 3 of these. One of the last times I went on Pokemon Center, I just bought like 3 of these. Fusion Strike and Astral Radiance. So yeah, I just thought I'd rip them, have a bit of fun. You can sit with all the excitement of an Ellipsis stream. Most people can't. It's a problem. It's a problem. I'm having to deal with it. But right, how are we doing? Very British of you, keeping all to yourself on your little island until someone invades, you know, which may happen. Yep. I wish you the best of luck. Hit up at least one Mew EX. I'm hoping so, because that's the big boy. That's the sort of $100 card, right? I don't know anything else in the set. I'm not entirely sure what I'm hunting other than the Mew. But really, I'd just like to try and complete the set if I can. We'll have to see how big the set is. We fear that you would treat it like tea, fam, and drop them in the harbour. Possibly, yeah. Butterfingers, Jordan. Check the Discord. Give me 1 second. I'm assuming in the packs there are there's like a piece of paper that says about all of the cards that are in the set. Where are we? Very helpful. Thank you, Tom. Tom's just sent me a list of everything. You did send me that before, actually. So there's a few in there. There's a Charizard EX. What else we got? Gardevoir, Garchomp, Iron Valiant. Okay. Nothing too heavy on the artwork, though. Obviously, like EX, I think, is the best rarity you can get. Just the regular sort of set type EX, but I'm going to have fun looking for them all anyway. So yeah, I was thinking we've got, I think, 14 people in the giveaway. We're going to do a Wheel of Death. I like doing the Wheel of Death. I like that way round. I know it's a bit mean, like the first few people that drop out really early, but I like the Wheel of Death. It's fun. So we're going to do that. We're also going to open up this. I'm only going to probably be on for maybe an hour. And we'll see where we get to. What are we doing? Yeah, it looks like a Mando hoarding all the prize packs. There's so many available online. It's ridiculous. And people might come in, just mods be warned. People might come in and start bitching and moaning, saying, you shouldn't be opening those. Those are supposed to be free at tournament. It's a set. Personally, I like trying to complete sets. This is a valid set. So, you know, it can't be helped. It kind of pulls on my collector bone. Take that how you will. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put a binder together. I might go back to Series 4. We'll see how this goes. I thought Uniqlo are going to do Pokemon TCG clothes now. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could wear like full-on clothes of Pokemon. I've seen a few nice hoodies. If it's limited to hoodies, but I'm not going to go wearing, you know, baggy Pokemon pants. No, yeah, the Zard looks good, but not worth that much. Split EX is the best. No full art in this set. Oh, okay, only in Japan for the Uniqlo. I didn't see that it was Japan only. To be fair, they are a bit meh since they've been put in the card, as I know some of them in a rectangle. Okay. This could get expensive for you, E. It probably could, unless I have serious luck. It probably could. Trying to complete one of these sets is probably quite silly, and especially if I wanted to go back to Series 4 or Series 3. I have seen Series 2 available online, but it's ridiculous for a pack. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying Series 2. Says the guy who has a Snorlax cap. A cap is fine. A cap is justifiable. I like wearing caps, and I like opening Pokemon cards. So if I can do it both on stream, it seems to make sense. But I'm not going to put Snorlax socks on when no one can see it and it isn't part of the thing. Get silly with it. I'm going to try. What is a cap? Baseball cap. Is that a genuine question, Jordan? I have a Pokemon t-shirt, but it's just black silhouette of Pikachu on the front pocket in small. I agree, some merch goes way too over the top, plastering the whole item. I'm fine with whatever people want to wear. Subtle is probably the better way. I've opened the Leafeon V Evolving Skies from Series 1, and it's an Era 2 with the Holo Shift. It looks amazing. How far back did you open Series 1? Because that's kind of impressive. Did you buy it and pay a pretty penny for it? Hat. The kids say no cap. I was confused. No cap. Speaking of cap, Captain America. I saw Captain America, and the worst acting every movie was terrible. I'm thinking I read that right. I like the first and the second Captain America. The rest of them can go. $2 months ago, purchased on Vintage for £5. That isn't bad. That's actually really good. And congrats for pulling an error card. The last one was shite. It actually was. I'm usually a defender of the Captain America films because they get a lot of shtick. But the last one needs to not exist. It's priceless. I mean, someone will put a price on it, but actually you might be able to get quite a good price for that. Definitely more than the £5 Great British pounds that you paid for the pack. All right. I've been wanting to open one of these for I think I got these 2 months ago. I've got 3 of them, I think. But I'm just going to open one today. I don't get why Captain America is the leader. He's just a guy on steroids with a shield, and he has literally gods on his team. Yeah, I think, he was the first, supposedly. Although I don't really know how old Thor is. They don't really explain that. So we have got... Ooh, that's a cool Venusaur coin. That's nice. Not often you see big Venusaur coins, actually. We've got our... I think I've already got a set of these cards that that came in here. I'm not entirely sure. It may be that I need them because I'm trying to put together a binder of the variants. I know the light's kind of crappy at the minute. I'm trying to put together a binder of variants, and I can't remember if I already opened one of these. I think I did, and it was the Boltund. There's 3 cards in there, I think. Oh, okay, so we're kind of going a bit heavy on Fusion Strike today. We're going to open 4 packs of Fusion, 1 Chilling, and then 3 Astrals. Let me just catch up a second. This one showed me that Harrison Ford can actually act. The rest couldn't include. B Rabbit's round 1 victim. B Rabbit, are you talking about B Rabbit as in 8 Mile? Am I getting the right reference there? Thor is around 1500 years old in the MCU. Yeah, so he should have probably been the boss. And he's got a massive like hammer that no one can beat. Sounds double entendres today. It's because he's America's ass, Lucid. That's like 28 in human years. Last 4 we opened Mew alternate art, your turn. 8 Mile, yeah. Falcon. Oh yeah, no, he was, yeah. Yeah, he was Clarence, right? Is that right? Was he like the main guy you didn't like? Healer broke it. He has an axe now. Yeah, that was true. With Groot's arm as a handle. Yeah, I'm forgetting the last Thor lore. Let's go with Chilling Reign. There is a funny story behind it. No small role. Let's get a bird. That would be cool. Okay. It's always tricky with these things because you never quite know whether you've got like a good code card, but actually it was from a time when the good code cards didn't mean anything, or actually there was nothing in the good code cards. There's a code. Chilling Galarian bird. You can't forget Ragnarok. Lol, it is the end of days. Ragnarok was a great film, to be fair. Rapidash is great, low-key. Aiden's taking off for the week. How do you mean taking off for the week? You're going on holiday, like a vacation. Okay. There is something out the back. I don't know. Probably can't see it in this light. There is an edge, but it might just be a V. We're just going to assume the very basic. It's just going to be a V. Love and Thunder was weird. I actually quite liked Love and Thunder in a weird way. Made a load of kids do the fighting at the end. He goes to his dad. Ah, okay. I hope he has a nice time. Got a Fog Crystal. Hatram. I heard you were home alone and playing Fortnite. I hope the games were good. Got Swirlix. Lapras. Cast Form. Ladybar. Golett. You've got a reverse Echoing Horn. Aiden got me on this reload. Sam loves reload. Really quick way to earn XP as well. Okay, let's... Okay, it is just a V. We're not disappointed. Metagross V. There we go. But first pack magic. Low rent kind of magic, but can't see over my camera. But there we go. Metagross V. Honestly, Chilling Reign I haven't opened a huge amount of, so it's possible there's probably some cards in there that I need, but we do have a pull. Is that the one like Team Deathmatch from COD? I don't know. Basically, reload is you fly in, you potentially shoot some people and then get killed, and then you have to wait a little period of time and then you come back in until a point in the game where there's no more respawns. They won't let you fly back in. I don't know if that's what Team Deathmatch is like. in COD. Right, let's see if we can get 2 for 2. I doubt it, especially with it being Fusion Strike. But you never know. Here's a good code card, which means probably going to get a holo. Where is Helen? Yeah, where is Helen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holo incoming, absolutely. I want to do a bit of a... I'm shy at the game, so I could be launching my controller across the room again. Fortnite will make you do that. We totally understand. Stuck in a Pokemon Center or Costco drop queue? Probably, yeah. I feel for poor Jason. I know he's desperately trying to find stuff. I did manage to get onto Pokemon Center, and I just ordered a milk carton because I wanted to get the Tyranitar promo card. I got sweat dripping in my eye and it's really stinging. I rage scream when we die. Costco aren't releasing over. Okay. Right, we got a Wooloo. A reverse Skitty. Oh, we have... I think it's just a V. My eye is really stinging. Sorry. Jeez. Okay. I want sweaty hands touching cards. I think it's just a V. This is the Mew V though. That isn't a bad card. It was 2 for 2. Not a bad little product. Vitalik. How you doing, mate? Welcome on in. Welcome in. Good to see you. We're just surprisingly pulling something from Fusion Strike. Wasn't expecting that. But wonders never cease. Or they probably will cease quite quick once we start opening more Fusion Strike. It is a Mewtwo. Absolute Mewtwo. I'm intrigued now. I don't remember opening any of these ones before, so I probably need the cards that come with it. They're not promos, they're just the variants, the Cosmos foil or the Galaxy foil. I don't know what it is. But I'm interested to see what the pull rates are like, because I've opened other double blisters and pull rates were absolutely cack. Let's get the Fusion Strike done, save the AR with the TG for later. Speaking for a friend. There is quite a cool little illustration on the back. Right. There's one. I'll try and do this without it flying across the desk. There we go. So there's a code. Get these 3 out. Oh, I've got the coin as well. Too many of those coins. Surfetched. It's just way too common. So we got the Zapdos and the Articuno and the Moltres. So Moltres is Evolving Skies. Oh, they're all Evolving Skies. Okay. That's cool. Give me 1 second. I'm going to sleeve them up quick. Because I think it's the first time I've actually had those cards. It is mega warm tonight. Probably doesn't help that I've kind of enclosed myself in my office with the door shut, the computer running at full speed. I've been awake for around 39 hours now. I feel funny. Tom, seriously. I don't want to make you wait too long, buddy. If I'd have realised you hadn't had a nap. I knew you finished work. I thought you would like finish work and then kind of get home and have a nap. But it's nice seeing the original legendaries together. Yeah, that's what I thought. Quite a nice little trio. Right. Fusion. Let's like pretend this is actually sweat and not tears. It's a good code card. Is today the day my luck changes? All right. Here we go. Turtonator. The back card feels slightly wider than the rest of the cards. I don't know if that means something. Got a Simisear. Can you see that edge? It's all good, bro. I'm back in at 5 a.m, so gonna get around 4 hours before I go back. There is supposedly nothing for me to do, so I should be able to sleep for 9 hours, then go home. Fingers crossed. That is a really nice looking edge. Can you see that? Kind of intrigued. Sizzlypede. Galarian Darumaka. Rookidee. Makuhita. We've got a reverse Hariyama. I want to adjust my light, but that might be all right. I was getting a lot of glare, like you could actually see the light sort of in this corner up here. Didn't really like it. Hariyama in reverse. It's okay. Wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it is a Rainbow Shine. Chandelier VMAX. I don't even remember if I need that one. I don't have many rainbows from Fusion Strike. So that is a banger. Even if I don't need it, which I'm pretty sure I do, that is actually a really nice pull. Fusion Strike may be liking me tonight. That's quite cool. So that's 3 packs, 3 pulls. There he is. Helen Killer is in the house. How you doing, Jason? What are we doing? Right, I'm doing as Jordan suggested, and I'm gonna leave the Astral Radiance for all in one go. I'm gonna make this easier for myself because it's hard to reach around the camera. I'm doing. You need to be better than doing, Jason. Just hopefully you're good. Right. There it is. Fusion. I'm not going to worry about these cards now because I've got one of each. Later on, I'll probably have a look through the each card just to make sure I've got like the best centered of all the variant cards that we need. But we got the Moltres, the Zapdos, and the Articuno, and a code. Hi, can you please suggest me any good site to buy these cards in India? It's too difficult to buy these Pokemon and One Piece cards. I'm afraid I have no idea what shops you have in India. Yeah, same as Tom, wouldn't even know where to start. Looking online, I guess. Try and find, look for like TCG stores on Google. See if you can locate any sort of local card shops. EDF TCG says, hello, just wanted to stop by and say hi, new to the stream. Thank you, EDF. Welcome on in. Hope everyone is well. I think we're doing pretty well. Just started. 3 bangers. And another good code card from Fusion Strike. Hope you're doing really well, EDF. Right, let's see. I'm not entirely sure there's something there, so this may just be a potential holo. You can no longer bash Fusion Strike. I won't bash Fusion Strike today. We'll see the next time I open Fusion Strike. If it massively changes my mind today, I might slightly scale back the kind of ill feeling. Okay, we've got a reverse Gudra, which interestingly could be a reverse I actually still need. If we can actually find any reverses from Fusion Strike that I still need, it would be a minor miracle, because I've literally, I reckon there's probably like 10, 15 maybe that I need. We've got Gudra in reverse. Okay, it's going to be a hollow Toxtricity. Definitely got a few of those. Fusion Strike out. Normally, yes, Tom, it normally is. Very rare that I've actually pulled anything good from Fusion Strike. But today has been a pleasant change. What top cards have you pulled from Astral? I've got the, I think it's the Dialga alternate art. I think that's the only really good cards from Astral that I've pulled. I definitely haven't got the Machamp. Haven't got the Palkia card. I would love the Palkia card. That artwork for that card is phenomenal. Right, let's straw. There's a code. I should have done a better job of keeping my bulk in sets. Yeah, it took me a long time, but I've got a spreadsheet running, and there's a ridiculous amount of cards. It took a ridiculous amount of time to get it all done, but I'm so happy I actually took the time to do it. It takes me a little bit of time. Every time I have an opening, I have to go and sort through all the cards, put them all in the right place. They're all in number order, so it's a bit of a chore, but as part of the hobby, I quite like doing that. And it just helps me really find a card. The other day, Tom asked me if I had a certain card, and obviously I didn't need to go and hunt through all of, ooh, see that crimp? It's a tasty crimp, isn't it? I didn't need to go and hunt through all the cards to see if I had that particular card. I could just go to the spreadsheet and I could see that I do have it. So that was quite nice. That saved time on the other end of things, as opposed to the amount of time it takes. I sold all my bulk a while back, just restarting, saving it all. I was saying to Tom the other day, I haven't disposed of any card that I've opened since I started opening. The only time that cards have gone is if on giveaways or in the mystery packs. Okay, it was a Skarmory. It's kind of disappointing, but in terms of crimp error, I'll take it. I quite like keeping them to one side, so that's going to get sleeved. It was just the one. We got a Morpeko. Grubbin in reverse. And an Azumarill. I didn't see the code card on that one. I can't remember if that was a good code card or not, but doesn't matter either way. Crimpity crimpity now. Crimpity crimpity how. We're going down the Mighty Boosh route. Tom, I actually really appreciate that reference. You're already up there in my books, but you've just kind of gone up to a new level. Yeah, love the crimps. Very nice. Okay, so I don't need to be sorry, mate. Seriously, the Mighty Boosh is one of my favorite, all-time favorite shows. Okay, we've got almost a full, I don't know if there were 4 artworks or 5 in Astral Radiance. I think it was only 4. We've almost got a full art set. Let's see if we can get some extra pulls from Astral Radiance, because to be honest, that was actually a pretty good haul from the amount of Fusion Strike packs that we opened. I feel like we probably shouldn't get anything extra from these Astral Radiance because we've kind of beaten the odds. There's a very lopsided Darkness Energy, Roxanne, Curlier, almost positive. Bob Fossil was possibly the best non-main character in the show. Bob Fossil was amazing. He's such an odd guy, and I kind of want to know all his, like, the backstory for the actor and how he ended up on that show. I know he was friends with the two mains, but yeah, very, very odd and very funny. Hisuian Quillfish in reverse and Hisuian Overquill. Okay, so nothing to shout about in that first pack. Next one. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't understand what me and Tom are talking about, Mighty Boosh is a comedy show that was in England going back 20 years now, possibly longer. And one of the most original, wacky English comedies ever. Very good. One of the main characters that was in it is a very famous comedian now in England. But yeah, if you haven't seen it already, the Mighty Boosh, Boosh, well worth looking up online. We've got a Mischievous, we've got Barboach, Scyther, got a reverse Cyndaquil, and Hollow Adaman. That ain't bad. I feel like that actually might be a card that I need. Very cool with the kind of strobing. It's almost like a music festival type lighting. That's quite cool. So yeah, I think that's a card that I do need for the collection. So that's cool. Everything he did was non-scripted. For the phone call on the Crimp episode, they got the rights to I can't go for that, and he said let me go with it, and came up with that scene on the spot. Very, very clever, quick-witted. That was the case. Okay. I think this has got something decent in it. I think it might just be a V, but I did see a nice edge. Okay. Yeah, there is definitely an edge there. Fighting. Magneton. Roxanne. Togetic. Eevee. Heracross. Teddiursa. Mantine. I'm going to nip to Shamansbury tomorrow. Voltorb. Yeah, I can't remember. Was it Goth Juice or something he bought once? Barboach in reverse. And we get another V. Lilligant V. I'll take it. So really, Fusion Strike was the overall winner there, which is a very rare thing I can say. But that's the way it goes. In the US, they'll know Noel Fielding only for Great British Bake Off. Yeah, true. Yeah, he is, you know, quite worldly known actually for that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite chuffed. Fusion Strike did surprise me. That's quite nice. I'm gonna have some of my nice chilled drink because it's getting rather warm. I'm not drinking Baileys from a shoe. Do you like Baileys? Give me 1 second. There we go. Get a bit of fresh air on the subject. I'm old Greg. I've got a mangina. Yeah. Yeah. I could literally fall into a definite trap of quoting Mighty Boosh all night, but I'm going to try not to kind of usurp the stream by falling into British humour. I know that one. Yeah, old Greg is... that's where old Greg came from, was the Mighty Boosh. Okay, so all that's done. Now we're on to the main event. So I've never opened these before. Don't know, six cards in each pack. I'm now gonna rewatch it if it's on BBC iPlayer. I don't know if it is. If it is, that's cool. In a hotel due to some work. Nice hotel, but I got the last room, so it's the accessible one. Trying to not accidentally pull an emergency cord. Don't do that, Lucid. Definitely don't do that. I'd rather kiss a fish than get off with a fisherman's wife. Yeah. I think, do you remember the episodes where... God, my brain's going to go blank. The gorilla, where he eats all of the space cake. I don't know if there's a pack trick in this. Tom, did you notice if there was like a pack trick to opening these? Not entirely sure. I'm fairly sure there wouldn't be. We're just gonna go for broke. No pack trick. Okay. All right. So it's going to be quite hard keeping track of what we pull. So just anything that's basically EX is going to get put to one side. Later on, I'll go through after the stream and we'll work out percentage wise what we've pulled from the set. So we've got a Morty's Conviction, Tulip. I do like the little Pokemon or play Pokemon stamp on it. Boss's Orders. There's a lot of trainers going on. Moonlit Hill. That's a holo. Oh, that's cool. It's got the Cosmos foil around the edge. That's nice. Oh, and in the main picture. Moonlit Hill. And Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. And we get an energy card. I'm assuming there's all the energies. I would assume there is. You might have to correct me on that. Cover yourself in chocolate pudding, then pull the cord, Lucy. On the Zard, it's on the opposite side. I've seen some before where they've had to change the layout for, obviously, for the artwork. Hollow energies. Oh, there's hollow energies too. Okay. Keep an eye out for those. I do like me a full set of speciality energies. There we go. Keep trying to do a pack trick, but there isn't one. Okay, so I think that's still got some value to it, right? Buddy Buddy Poffin's still very playable, I think. It hasn't been rotated out as far as I know. So to get it with a stamp on seems pretty cool. Morty's Conviction again. Okay, we're actually getting a Pokemon. Bramblegast. That's nice. Doubling up on the Buddy Buddy Poffin, this time with the Cosmos Holo Foil. That's nice. If there's any way, like, anyone can look up the price of that, I'm fairly certain that's got some... Yeah, so that's £5. Reversal Energy. That's quite nice. I do like the way the holo pops on that silver plate. And we've got a Psychic Energy. Okay. Is there... I don't know if there's like an energy in every pack. 136 USD for the holo. Okay. That seems actually quite cheap. Because I know the Buddy Buddy Poffin was like a $3 to $4 card for quite some time. I thought it was still around that. There we go. Oh yeah, it might not be... Oh, it is with the stamp. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a nice border there. Luxurious cape. Buddy Poffin again. Bax Caliber. Full Metal Lab. That was the border I was seeing. Arvin. No. And a Grass Energy. Okay, so I'm guessing there's energy in every pack. And there's at least 2 hollow bordered cards in each pack. It's been reprinted into the ground. By this point, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Right. Keep wanting to do it. It's just natural impulse now. I just looked at eBay. Go on, Tom. Got a Rabska. Luxurious Cape. Zatu. Just like Prime Catcher. Yeah. Earthen Vessel. Sada's Vitality. You could bring the energy to the front. That is true. Yeah. Sada's Vitality. And a Lightning Energy. I always felt like since Scarlet and Violet came out, is it worth actually taking the time to put the energy at the front? But actually, part of me just wants to have a pack trick. So I'm probably going to do it because I'm going to keep falling for it otherwise and then annoying myself. So we've got another Psychic Energy. Nest Ball. Mela. Bramblegast again. Explorer's Guidance. Technical Machine Evolution. Needs to save that for the final reveal. Keeping it at the back can save fingerprints on the hit card, I guess. Maybe, yeah. We got 9 EXs from 50 packs, so not too bad pull rates this end. Not sure for you, as you brought from different places. Yeah. Hope you're keeping track, Tom, just in case anything's come out that you don't already have. But you did open a chunk more packs than I've got, so it's possible. It's probably going to be one of the more rarer or like EX cards. That I find that you might need. I don't know. We'll see. I'll rewatch tomorrow. Yeah. We've got a Psychic. Ione. Professor Toro's Scenario. Roaring Moon. That's a nice card. I always like that design. I always thought like it looks a bit like Superman with the colours. Probably think I'm weird saying that, but that was my first initial thought. And then you've got like almost like somewhat a symbol. If you do a tick sheet, I can sort out what you may be missing. Yeah, it does, Lucid. I don't know. My first impression when I first saw that card was it looks a bit like Superman. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. And we've got a Hollow Energy. Fighting Energy. That's nice. That I'm going to sleeve. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I've put cards on the energy pile, which they don't belong there. I'm going to put that with that for now. All the way around. Okay. Hopefully everyone that is in the giveaway has a chance to come in before we do the actual Wheel of Death. I know there's probably some people that don't realise that they're included, like they probably like gifted a membership. We've got an Ione. That's £2, that energy. That's pretty cool. Earthen Vessel. Fluttermane. Roaring Moon with the Hollow. That's cool. Yeah, if anyone hasn't already hit the like button, please do, assuming you are liking it. That's a really cool card. Yeah. That's very cool. And we've got a hollow metal energy. I love the fact that we've got swirls on it too. Like they're obviously using the 151 template for the hollow energies, but with the addition of the stamp. That's very nice. Thank you, Lucid. Not all the hollow, not all have the hollow variant. Some are just the one. Okay. I need to, like I said, I will take a look through them all later, and I'll cross-reference. What's reference? I'll cross-reference them against the list that you sent. I'll try and tick them off. Out of interest, where did you get that sheet from? Was that something that was an addition to the packs that you brought? Because I don't have that sheet, and it would be really useful if I had one in front of me to be able to tick off. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get one. Darkness energy. Nest ball. Oh, it was printed. Ah, okay. I might have to do that too then. That just seems like the easiest way to manage it. Because on Pokelector, you can't actually pull up. That's nice. You can't actually pull up. Don't know what I'm putting on there. Pokelector doesn't show these sets. Oh, we've got a Fortress. That's nice. Also, the Morpeko Hollow, which was nice. But we've pulled a Fortress. I don't really know where to put these. Let's make a bit of space. We'll have them up there. Okay. Nice to finally see an EX. It's kind of odd knowing that EXs are like the biggest pulls from these packs, because normally you see an EX and it's like, yeah, okay, it's a pull, but I'd rather it was a full art or, you know, SIR or something. But a pull is a pull. And the top pull seems to be the EXs. So we'll like super hype. Only 250. It's all good. It's going to go in my binder anyway, unless it's a card that you need, and we can barter over it. Jirachi, one of my favorite Pokemon, with a really cool hollow effect, and a psychic energy. Did I not put the energy to the front on that one? Or was there literally two? Oh, I suppose it because it's the hollow. Maybe it's an additional card. Maybe I'm missing that. Maybe need to pay attention the next time it happens. All right, there. You get two when one is a hollow. Oh yeah, okay. All right. What was the other energy? I think it was the lightning. Yeah. Oh, you can't see that on camera. It was the lightning energy. And another lightning energy. Come on, focus. I'm warm, I'm not paying attention, and things are going on the wrong stacks. Future booster energy capsule. You never noticed either, Tom. Yeah. Jason's got the knowledge, yeah. Professor's research. Rescue board with the Cosmos. Nest ball with the Cosmos. All right. We're almost through the first stack. I actually rewound the first hollow energy to see if you got two. That's good thinking. Okay. We've got a metal energy. Okay. Metal energy, steel energy. What do you prefer it to be called? Personally, it's metal to me, but a lot of people say steel. We got Ione, earthen vessel, Fluttermane, mist energy. Again, really sort of, I really like the way the hollow works on that plate, but also, do you see those like lines? I don't know if that's meant to be like that. Almost looks like that could be like some type of misprint, like the hollow went on a bit funny. Metal energy, steel type. That's a good point, Lucid. It's immaterial. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that one up. And technical machine evolution. I will look at mine if you don't pull another. Okay. There's another one. Okay. We've got a psychic energy, mist energy, the regular one, techno radar, Fluttermane, Professor Toro's scenario with the hollow, switch with hollow, and that's the last one. Okay, so that's one stack done. I mean, at this rate, if I was to say we're probably only going to get 2 to 3 EXs, would I be disappointed? A little bit. If one of them is the Mew, then I won't be too disappointed, but we'll see. The light is kind of playing games at the minute. Future booster, Groudon, mist energy. That was it mist energy the same one? No, there is like, yeah, like on that it's kind of lower down, but it does creep up to the top. Maybe it's just the way it looks. Okay. Jirachi with the hollow. These are harsh packs. They have been so far. I want to say we've got a good little collection, like a nice mix. But in terms of like the average pull rates, I'm not sure if we're really getting a good mix of the bigger cards. Like you said, we got 9 out of 50, right? So that's like 1 in 5 packs pretty much. Reversal energy, Salvatore, the regular Roaring Moon, good for setting, but not a great pull rate. Yeah, just saving the best packs till last. I like how you think, Lucid. Cypher Maniac with the hollow, and Moonlit Hill with hollow. There we go. And we've got Fighting Energy, regular, Buddy Profit, Mist, Koraidon, it's a nice card. Morpeko with the hollow again. It still entertains me that we don't get to hear the pack rip. I want to try something out based on that. I'm wondering how good the audio, like the blocking is. We've got Techno Radar and hollow, right? So my mic's here. Don't know if you can hear that. It's not showing up on my audio display. So if I open it right here, So that shows up right on my audio, so you can hear that, I think. In which case, I think it's just purely directional. You could hear it a little bit. Okay. But it's doing a good job of blocking out exterior noise. Nothing distinguished as a pack ripping. Okay. Right, we got metal energy. I don't know. Toro scenario. Another roaring moon. We get a sandy shocks. That's not bad. Second EX. Glad to finally have one. And we get a fighting energy. These are actually, they've got really nice swirls on these. Swirls get the girls. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, so another hollow energy to add to the list. And Sandy Sharks EX. Cool. Fortress and Sandy Shock so far. I think I've earned a drink for that. Oh, that is refreshing. That's a $4 card. No way. I think nowadays to know that like EXs are worth anything more than like $1 or $1.50 or £1.50, I should say, sounds surprising. It seems prismatic, maybe. A lot of the cards from there, like the lower level EXs, maybe like £4 to £5. But yeah, not often you see that. Usually the price on the EX drops off pretty dramatically. Okay, we've got a reversal energy, heavy baton, professor's research, I should say, counter catcher. Whoa, that is thin on the top. Nowhere near enough, I don't think, to get a alignment dot. Don't think there is. But no. But very, very thin. Same with that. These ones came off a very off-center print line. Yeah. Nothing there. Unfortunately, normally it has to be so up and then so to the left or to the right that you might catch the little dot, but either way. My local card store treats EXs like bulk and doesn't take them. Well, yeah, local is, if it's 90 minutes away, maybe not so local, but it's a struggle to find mint ones. Okay. Let's hopefully see that we can find some mint ones. Pheasantipity from Shrouded. Oh, okay. The Pheasantipity is a struggle to find mint ones. It's $12. Interesting. Right. Again, a little bit thin on the top. I don't know if we're getting into like a series of slightly off-cut, slightly miscut packs from the same print line, maybe. Toros. Future Booster. For Alligator, there's a cool card. And Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. And an Earthen Vessel. I had the same from your... Okay. Okay, maybe it's a common thing then. I can imagine maybe they might cut a few corners, seeing as they know they're giving them away typically at events. But for the most part, they still look like they're in pretty good order, you know. All right. Still don't have a hollow lightning energy as far as I know. Mist Energy, Techno Radar, Cutting Corners saves cardboard. Yeah, save the trees. We got a Fluttermane. We got another Mist Energy. Yeah, I think there is one. I don't know. It's probably not an error as such. I think it's just you get depending on where it was on the complete sheet, you get a different type of set of lines, I guess. Jirachi with the hollow. Yeah, but if you won them through a difficult tournament and they look like that, you would be miffed. Yeah, that's true. Because I think you got them for taking part, right? And then you also get more for winning or placing at least. All right. Let's keep going. There is a Mew in these packs. Positivity. All right. We've got a Darkness, Jet Energy, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Morpeko, regular one. We got Sada's Vitality with a hollow, and Ancient Booster Energy Capsule with a hollow. You think they will make the Pocket a different card game officially, maybe different backs? They are releasing them too fast to make physical intertwined sets, and the game played very different. I think they're definitely releasing too many sets too quickly. I don't know if they'll slow down. They've obviously got enough people working on the artwork that they can carry on doing it. But yeah, it's very, very difficult to really get anywhere towards a complete set before the next set comes out. So, but it's kind of the same as regular physical sets as well. Okay, we've got a Metal Energy. And Future Booster. All right. Scarlet and Violet sets are flying out. It's crazy. I think the actual physical sets, it's no quicker than what we've seen in other eras. 4 sets a year, over 3 years, 12 sets, plus usually 1 to maybe 2 holiday sets each year. So yeah, I think 4 to 5 holiday sets plus the 12 for the 3-year span. We're kind of on target for how many sets they release. It is too many. I really do think, it's kind of eking into people's pockets a bit too much. That's a nice Water Energy hollow. I haven't been keeping track, but I'm pretty sure other than, did we have a Grass hollow? I don't think we did. Okay, Techno Radar. So I realise I haven't actually been sleeving hollow energies as they've come out, but I'm going to go back later and make sure they're all done. But they could cut it down by 1 set. Yeah. The swirl looks like a bubble rising. This, I mean, that swirl there. Don't know if oh, there's that there as well. Yeah. You have had psychic fighting and water now. Is that all? I feel like I've seen more than that. I'm gonna have to have a quick look through. Also steel, yeah. Darkness. Did I have a darkness? Psychic. Mist energy. Cyphermaniac, Boss's Orders, Dodrio. So we're still seeing some new cards, which is nice. We're not getting massive amounts of dupes. Dodrio in Hollow, Countercatcher in Hollow. All right, let's have a quick look. So we've got a water, metal. I don't know why I've put them there. Fighting, psychic, metal, fighting. All right, so that was it for hollow energies. Let me put that one in a sleeve. But yeah, basically, so we've got 4 types there. Yeah, 4 types so far. Okay. All right. And we're on to the last stack. I wonder if you can weigh these. I would imagine with the hollow energy, yes. Grabby scales. Right. I would do, but it means clearing off a load of my desk, and I don't know if I really want to. I was nearly going to throw that grass. Buddy Poffin, Mist Energy, Corridon, Cyphermaniac, and Moonlit Hill. Bear with me 1 second. I'm intrigued. I've got to make sure they're calibrated though. It's been a while since I used them. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I'll have to see if you can see you can see that screen, right? 13372. Mine are from Temu. They read different each time you weigh something. These are actually pretty good. I paid like a few extra quid for something that could have the additional decimal point. And they're actually pretty solid. 13372. 13377. Oh, okay, 75. So that's near as damn it, right? 1339. So that's slightly heavy. 1334. 1331. Let me put that one back on again. See what. Yeah, 1331. 1336. I can't remember what I'll put that one there. 1336. 1333. They are really light. Did you weigh yours then? 37 at the top to 37 at the bottom to 31 at the top. That's 1339. So that's same as that one. 13374. So that, forget. 3, 3, 8. Okay. So I think those are the 3 heaviest, right? No, but that variance is crazy. Yeah. I'm just going to go for broke. We're going to open these 3 just to see if heaviest means EX or something. Maybe like the addition of a hollow energy. But yeah, I don't know if anywhere online if there's weights for these. All right. So psychic energy, super rod, techno radar, garganackle, Toro's scenario, and explorer's guidance. Okay. I'm not seeing that the extra weight maybe. I mean, it's possible like they've got code cards that mess around with the weights of the packs, like kind of fooling you into thinking the heavy ones. I'm not sure. Be interesting to see if anyone's done like a really in-depth look into these. Fire energy, Toro's scenario, reversal, Groudon, another Morpeko Hollow. I actually really like the Morpeko cards. Ever since Fusion Strike, I quite like Morpeko cards. And that's really cool with the Hollow. Techno Radar. Okay. Hello, Hungry Hollow. I see you waving. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We are about 7 or 8 packs away from finishing our opening. And hopefully I've pulled some cards that Pokemando needs to help complete his set. Got Tulip, Reversal, Bramblegar, a reverse, well, it's not a reverse, a Hollow Jet Energy, and Iono. Okay. I actually quite like that. Looks like the type of card you get in the milk carton, but with the addition of the stamp. It probably is, I guess. Right. Make the Pokemon happen, E. I'm trying. Usually Pokemon like me. And I've got the added luck of the sexiest playmat Pokemon I've ever created. I'm hoping that brings it luck. Pushy Poke XZ, otherwise known as Alan. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Good to see you. You are in the giveaway list. So stick around and we're going to do a Wheel of Death. So you've got a chance. You've got 1 in 14 chance of winning all the cards in the giveaway. And more packet. I wouldn't call anything with Vaporeon on sexy. People get the wrong idea. I don't kink shame. Not in this place. Let's freaking get some EX. So can you get like SIR cards from these? No. The best you can pull is regular EXs, like from the main sets. But because of the additional stamp, they're basically worth a lot more than your average main set EX. Miraidon. No, I'm really forgetful. Jirachi with the hollow. Psychic with the hollow. And that was the last card. Borderline Diddy. Yes, please, everyone, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, think about becoming a member for as little as $1. And you won't be able to get into the May's monthly giveaway, but June's will start as of today. So if you want to be a member and potentially win the prize, I haven't actually decided what the prize is going to be yet, but based on this month's prize, it's going to be pretty good. We've got a Metal Energy, Salvatore, Reversal Energy, Bramblegast, Moonlit Hill, and Devolution. All right. But you can in the previous sets. So when I look in price chatting and see prize pack hollow, that's a top card. It's from these sets. Okay, come on. One more EX, please. One more would be nice. Sada's Vitality. Reversal Energy. Miraidon. We have got a Fire Hollow Energy. That is nice. I thought I saw like swirls, but there is like half a swirl at the bottom. There might be one above the fire symbol. A little bit of one. That's nice though. And Cypher Maniac. It depends which set it's from, Jay. Series 1 to 4 had full art and alts in the set. Series 5 and 6 don't have them. Okay. So no wonder the earlier sets are going for a pretty penny per pack. Almost a baby elephant. 15 months. ALB, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing really well. Good to see you. We're opening some prize packs. Contentious, I know. But we're getting to the end of those, and then we're going to be basically finishing up the stream with a Wheel of Death for the members giveaway for May. And we'll see who is going to walk away with a nice little stack of cards. So we've got a Counter Catcher, Atticus, for Alligator. Maybe one of my favourite arts from this sort of weird little set. Buddy Poffin with the hollow around it. And Counter Catcher. We're really running short of possibilities for another EX. To be honest, the highlight of today, if you can believe it, has been Fusion Strike. What happened to Fusion Strike today? It showed up. Weird. Okay. We've got 3 more chances. We've got a Darkness, Sada's Vitality, Salvatore, Miraidon. We got another Roaring Moon with the Hollow. That may be one of my favorite cards as well. Color scheme is on point. And another Metal Hollow Energy. Okay. I know, Tom, seriously. And I expect what you're mainly missing now would be EXs that haven't shown up yet. All right. The chances of us pulling the Mew now are very, very slim. But let's hope. Got a Fire Energy, Super Rod, Techno Radar, Professors of Research, Energy Capsule, and Ultra Ball. Don't remember seeing Ultra Ball actually. Is that a new card? That might be one we actually still needed. The Roaring Moon is really nice, yeah. Some basic stuff. Oh, you need some basic stuff. Okay. I don't think you've pulled anything I need. We'll cross-reference at a later time. No worries. I do have your I've got your tick list anyway, haven't I? Because you've sent it. So I can probably take a look through and see if there's anything that isn't ticked on your list. Okay. Last pack. Psychic Energy. Mist Energy. Iono. Coridon. Rescue Board. And Sada's Vitality. There we go. Yeah, kind of scuffed a little bit, I guess. Lots of hollow energies. Can't complain with that. Shame I didn't get one of each. It would have been nice, but most of them. And we got Fortress EX and Sandy Shocks EX. I honestly don't know whether they're weighable. It's possible they are. And if that's the case, then I probably got scuffed by some, not so pleasant, shady traders. I don't know. But it is what it is. It's been fun to open. Definitely got a big set of new cards to go through the list and see how many we've got. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to maybe putting them into a binder, seeing how it goes. Laurie Erlin, welcome in. ALB said, Laurie, I was in your town yesterday. Lol, my town is not where I'm staying. Biz shows up. How are you doing, Bizabara? Bizarbara, I should say. Probably say it like Barbara. Bizarbara. How are you doing? Hope you're doing really well. I keep meaning to pop into your streams. You stream quite late for me, usually around bedtime by the time you're starting. But I do kind of want to pop in because you play some really quirky games and I kind of like it. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. We've kind of got to the point in the stream where I'm literally going to head off soon, but we've got 14 people waiting on a picker wheel. And we're going to do a wheel of death to see who is going to walk away with all of the prize cards for May's monthly giveaway. So basically, all of these cards are going to go to someone. I'm going to make some room for myself because I'm running out of it. All right. So first up, something quite a few of you might not have seen before. A code card with blue on it. This is a French code card from packs that I opened while I was in France. I got a bunch of them, but I thought as a quirky little addition to the giveaway, one of you gets a French code card. The code was already shown on a video that I made while I was in France, so you can't use that, unfortunately. But, c'est magnifique. Exactly. Oui, oui. Parfait. So yeah, jouer de aujourd'hui. Tinkle hate me for saying it like that. Jouer de aujourd'hui. There you go. So there's that. There's also Mange 2, Rodney, Mange 2. We've got a Phalanx Baby Shiny from Shining Fates. A Sobble Baby Shiny from Shining Fate. And a Rillaboom Baby Shiny, Shining Fate. We've got a Full Art Shiny Lapras V from Shining Fate. We've got the Wug Trio Illustration Rare, one of the 3 illustration rares from Paldean Fates. We've got Mamoswine Full Art from Journey Together. We've got the Greninja Gold Star from Celebrations. That's the promo cards, still in its wrapper. So you get that. It's fully sealed. Whether you want to take it out, put it in a folder. Quaquaval Special Illustration Rare from Paldea Evolved. And the Venusaur Classic Collection, I think they called it, from Celebrations. Very nice cards. Actually, fairly well centered as well. It's a little bit thin on the right, I think. But basically, really nice stack of cards there, in my opinion. If that's your opinion too, hit the like button. That's how you signify your opinion. I'm joking, but yeah. So nice little stack of cards. That's going to go to one lucky winner. I'm going to pull up the wheel. All right. So hopefully you can see that. That looks on my screen. It looks fine. We've got the NJ Styles 2012, Gabe Magia, Kidio Game, Pushy Poke XZ, otherwise known as Alan, Mad Shadow, Thor Pulls, Famrips Pokemon, that'll be Jordan, Tyler Hoofner, Tinkerbell, Jason, and Two Doves, Pokemando, Tom to me, and Lucid. So those are all the members that were members as of the 31st. Took a screenshot of, I took a spreadsheet, excuse me, and those were all the ones that were listed on there. So we're gonna, we're basically just gonna rip through it. I was gonna mess around with like you know, shuffling. That's the word I was trying to find. Shuffling. If there is anyone on that wheel that is not here, I know some of them might have been from ALB's channel, possibly. I don't know if like Kidio Game or Mad Shadow or anyone like that are in your. If drop it on your Discord if you could, just try and get people in. If they're like members of your community, because some of them might not know that they're actually in the in this giveaway, because I think they might have been gifted memberships. But we'll see how we go. First person that's going to drop out. This is the Wheel of Death. The last person in the wheel is the winner. Good luck, everyone. First person that's going to drop off is Kidio Game. Right. So, right choice. There we go. Just got to make sure I actually click the right button there. You know a lot of them. Yeah, please. I mean, if you're able to reach out to any of them, just to let them know that their name's in a wheel. Hungry Hollow said, good luck. Thank you, Hungry Hollow. It's slightly different to the rest of the world, Lucid. British. Oh, British. Yeah, we are very different. Sometimes in the wrong ways. I won't go into any more detail on that. Okay. Next up, if I can find my mouse. Why is my mouse? Yeah, there it is. It's behind a box. Next person dropping off is... Oh, Tom. Right. Unlucky Two Doves. Courtney, sorry to say. But there you go. Next up. It was a gnat's whisker. Tom, seriously, it was. The next person is going to drop off. It's Alan. Sorry, Alan. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate everyone for being members. Alan goes back a long time on his channel. So thank you to him for showing such great support over the last 2 years, pretty much. Next up. Gnats have whiskers. Ooh, Tink drops out. I was debating putting Tink in. Obviously, she's my partner, you know. Should she have a place? But she is a member, so she will remain in the giveaways as long as she's membered to the channel. Next up is Tyler. Sorry, Tyler. Again, Tyler, really long-standing member, probably one of the first members in my channel. Not members, sorry, subscribers to my channel. One of the early days. You do the same with your partner. I mean, if it's a member, if they're a member, it shouldn't say it. That's really wrong. If they're a member, then they've absolutely got the right to be in, don't they? Okay, away from me. Okay, next out, Mad Shadow. Thank you for taking part, Mad Shadow. Sorry, not this time, but if you carry on as a member, there's the June giveaway. I still need to go through and look at what cards I want to give away, whether it's cards, maybe a box or something. I'm not sure. But we are going to find something nice, definitely. Mad Shadow is your mod. Oh, no worries. Yeah, pass on the message. Tell him I'm sorry he didn't win this time. Oh, Tom, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I do need to send you your stuff though. I do have cards to send to you anyway. Obviously you know what they are, and we'll discuss offline the cards that we pulled today from the play packs and whether there's anything I can help you with. So unfortunate, Tom. Sorry about that. And good luck to those that remain from Tom. Thank you, Tom. Wrong side of the whisker that time. All right. Next, dropping off is going to be the NJ Styles 2012. Thank you, NJ Styles, for taking part. Appreciate it. All right, we're down to 5. Jason Paquette, Lucid, Gabe, Thor, and Jordan. This is getting tense. This is getting very tense. I'm sorry, Lucid. Sorry, that one got you on the wrong side of the whisker that time. Unfortunate. Thank you for taking part. I really appreciate it, though. And all the support for the channel. Lucid, you've been a solid support. Okay, down to 4. Thank you, Lucid. Good luck to the rest of everyone. Okay, we are... Okay, Gabe Magia. I don't know. Gabe's not here, I don't think. I think he might have been gifted a sub, or gifted a membership. But as always, thank you for taking part, Gabe, if you watch this back. And we're down to 3. Thor pulls, Famrips Pokemon, and Jason. That's a trio. Next to drop off, it's going to be Famrips. Jordan, I'm really sorry. I know you were first to comment saying mine. I wish it could be, but it's not to be today. Sorry, Jordan. I don't know if you're still watching, but you were commenting a while back, so apologies, Jordan. All right, it's down to Thor pulls and Jason Paquette. Are we ready? Unlucky fam, pretty sure you gifted most of the subs. That is probably true. It is probably asleep. It's about that time, and that was on the last stream, the first attempt. All right. Are we ready? Thor isn't here, as far as I know. He hasn't commented anything. But Jason, I know you are, obviously. Best of luck to both of you. And the winner of May's giveaway... Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. Sorry, buddy. The winner is Thor Pulls. I presume Thor doesn't know that he's in this draw. I'll put a comment on the. I'll put a comment in my posts and also on the comments for this when it goes up as a video. And I'll make a promise today, because it's really unsatisfying if giveaways don't get actually given away. So what I'm going to do with this one, because also Jason is a very good friend of mine. If Thor's going to have a week to respond, and if Thor doesn't respond, then Jason gets the win. For this month, that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, if anyone knows Thor, reach out to him by all means. But yeah, I'll leave a comment, and basically Thor just needs to comment back. Thor, if you're watching this, you just need to comment back, and we'll start a conversation on Discord, or we'll work out a way to get your details over to me, and then I can post the cards out. But congratulations to Thor Pools. Yeah, everyone, thank you very much. I have like 20 that's about to get recirculated. 20. I might have missed something there. I have 20 that's about to get recirculated. Oh, did Discord not? Tink, are you there? Can you drop the Discord? Oh, 20 giveaways that are unclaimed. That's savage. That is savage. Thanks, Jason. That should work. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's been real fun. I'm really kind of impressed with the play Pokemon sets. I know that there's nothing too much to write home about, and obviously we didn't pull too much today, but actually like really fun little sets to open. A little bit cheaper than opening regular packs if you get the most recent, like Series 5. I think Series 6 is out now. And Fusion Strike. What a turn up for the books. Actually liked me today. There was something up with those. I get the feeling maybe that there is a weighable element to it, because there were big swathes of. I basically got them from 3 different sellers, and I have a feeling one of them may have been legit, and I got basically 2 EXs from that one seller, and maybe the other 2 knew how to weigh them. But it is what it is. You live and learn. But it's been fun. I will be hopefully making a video at some point. I would do a live and binder all of the cards that I've pulled from Destined Rivals, as well as I need to do Prismatic. I still haven't binded Prismatic. This is everything that needs to go into Destined Rivals. So there's quite a lot of bindering that needs to happen. And at some point I need to do it either live or I'm going to make a video out of it. But I will drop some info in the community posts. You'll know when I'm going live or when I'm going to do some Binder Love videos. Oh yes, Binder Love. But yeah, all I can say is thank you to everyone that did subscribe in the last month, that membered up in the last month. Love you all, and take care of yourselves. I'm going to head off. Gonna have something to eat. Probably gonna have a little sleep, but that's because it's way in the future over here. I'm not in America, and in America it's kind of, I don't know, like 6 o'clock for most of you, I imagine. But yeah, have a great night all. Take care. Jason, thank you for sticking around, for doing a bit of modding. Tink, thank you for modding. Jordan, if you can still hear me, if you're not in the land of Nod, thank you very much. And to everyone, take care. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.